Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at djntv.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday Night Music Show. Our topic tonight, music for people shopping for Harley Davidsons. I got a gig that came through today.
Specific category, very specific.
For the day after tomorrow. So it's like, I literally last minute here. I got to put this together tomorrow and do it the next day. It's a Harley Davidson dealership. They're having some kind of customer appreciation event. Someone's going to go in there and talk about long distance riding for 15 minutes, and then they want music for like 2.5 hours. Just background music while people are looking at new bikes or accessories or whatever they do in there. I don't know. So my job is to go in there and play music. So I think the first thought is to, Born to Be Wild it for 3 hours. But I was thinking it might be interesting to play some things that maybe they weren't expecting and things that they don't hear at every single Harley Davidson event that they go to.
Motorcycle event. So we do a
Nice.
Given and then a curveball.
Yeah, of course, but maybe. Yeah.
Right.
Like, you're gonna have this, but wouldn't it be fun if you heard this? And then
Right.
just go down the line.
I'll tell you what I was thinking, and maybe we can do a couple rounds of this. I was actually thinking of kicking the evening off. For some reason, it's just sticking in my head with the Doobie Brothers, What a Fool Believes.
Okay.
Maybe I'm off on that.
Just yacht rocking them. Just see where it lands.
It's Doobie Brothers.
Yeah.
There's no dancing at this party, mind you. It's
Right.
chill.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What ideas do you guys have?
Say guys don't dance in leather pants. Well, maybe at Brian K's places, but not not the Harley shop.
No. Yet there is a bar in Philly called the Bike Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
If you walk in there, what do you expect to be hearing on the jukebox?
Exactly. I mean, I'm looking
YMCA?
Oh, me? Oh,
Yeah, you.
I'm still thinking about What a Fool Believes. Is that subliminal thinking that you're a fool to ride the motorcycle? Is that what you mean? Or,
Oh wow, you're digging deep into that one.
because I'm not anti-motorcycle, but I've never been on one because I'm terrified.
You're afraid of everything, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, of course you are. I
I
had a
don't know.
dog. It might bite me. Fuck that.
I've never been to that bar before. So I don't know.
But what about music? So if you weren't going to play the basic stuff, what would you play?
Oh, what if I wasn't playing the basic stuff? Because I thought of something basic to play.
Well, you can pick whatever you want, but what would you do
Um,
in an event like this? Where would you go with it? While you're thinking about that, somebody else chime in.
All right, I got
What do you got?
Okay,
We all get some good ones.
Damon, go. Damon, go.
This is like one of my favorite songs. I definitely would rock this song. Is a Green Onion by Booker T and the MG.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
my
a big
God,
one for
that's
car
great.
shows.
hmm
It's a good
Wow.
vibe.
I think
Good
it'll
vibe.
work for the biker crowd too. Hanging
It
out.
would. It would. Absolutely, it would. What do you got, Eric?
I'm going way up the top. I'm gonna go with Stuck in the Middle with You, Steelers Wheel.
I think that's cool too.
Yeah, just you throw them off, like you were saying. You don't want to hear Steppenwolf, and
Something
they've heard
different,
it
yeah.
1,000 times. Just
Right,
give them
something
something
different.
Right.
John, you got an idea?
For the must plays, or you're doing
I'm just ideas.
are we in the alt universe? Well, you'd have to hit them.
Spitballing.
Let it roll down the highway. You got to give them that one. If you
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
got to include some BTO.
Yeah.
Actually, BTO's got a bunch of good stuff.
Oh yeah.
The I don't know what's a like,
Let It Ride would probably be
Saturday. Yeah, Let It
choice.
Ride's great too. Sure. But as the curveball, you throw like Saturday at the Park at him or something from Chicago. If you're going kind of
Saturday in the Park. Yeah, that
in the park.
Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Man, 25 or 64. Any of that early stuff would
I
probably
think
be good.
anything by them would work. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to do, hard to
Could
say I'm
leave me now.
sorry. Right. But the cool Terry Kath early Chicago
Yeah.
Yeah.
would be pretty cool.
As you're doing 65 down the highway, if you leave me now, is probably not the conversation you want to be having with your motorcycle.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, yeah.
I was looking at some of the artists that they're bringing in for Harley Fest here in Milwaukee because they do the annually now. Big concerts on the lake. They brought in people like Jelly Roll, Red Hot Chili Peppers, just Foo Fighters, all these acts that you wouldn't expect to see at a biker party, but they're there, because not all
probably-
riders are 65 years old.
Right. That's probably the age range now. That's your target.
Yeah.
That's their bread and butter music for the 35 to 45 somethings,
Right.
But that makes sense.
I know what not to play, though. And it's the first artist they had at the 100th anniversary. They flew him in, and it was a disaster because it was the wrong artist for the wrong party, and that's Elton John. I'm not playing any Elton John. That I know not to play.
I wouldn't even look at him for a biker party like that.
No. But somebody
either
at
side
Harley
of it,
decided it
yeah.
was a good idea. So they flew him in on the Concorde, and they were still flying that sucker for the party. And it was a disaster.
He's got that Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting tune, and he'll figure
That's about it.
Like, yeah, that's about all that lands.
The end.
From Lane.
Yeah.
The end. And curtains, please. And,
Right.
just keeps playing that over and over 3 hours.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking a lot of yacht rock, honestly, like for a chill event. But then you can get out of that a little bit with maybe some Tom Petty kind of stuff. I'm sure they hear it a lot, but it's in the pocket.
Rocket.
And I was trying to progressively move into the 90s to 2000s and trying to think of artists that might work well. And even maybe some of the grunge stuff might, the Pearl Jam stuff might be good. I don't know. Maybe I'm way off on that.
It could be because the people that were listening, it's the 50-50 split. A lot of people were listening to the grunge, the Alice in Chains and Nirvana, but in the 90s, a lot of people weren't. So what were they doing? They were doing Red Hot Chili Peppers. They were listening to REM, alt bands, that was not quite, plaid shirt territory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little different, just a little off the beaten path.
I mean, bottom line, I got to look and see who's there. If everybody's 65 years old,
Yeah, you gotta look. Yeah.
we're playing bad to the bone. But
Yeah.
if they're not, then we have to go a different direction.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends on who the audience is. And I want to be able to be prepared for whatever scenario there happens to be. They're only expecting 30 people for this event. So it's not going to be a whole bunch of people. It's going to be more intimate. I can take requests, which I'm going to do. I'm going to try to, hey, what can I play for you? Kind of thing. Really serve them. And then whatever they request, play music around that and see how that goes over with everybody else. I'm not, above throwing on some Metallica or something if they want to go that route.
Yeah.
Or wherever they want to go. I don't know. It sounds like an easy assignment, and it could be an easy assignment. I just don't want to dial it in, if that makes any sense.
Is it
Damn.
bosses of the company or just you don't know what it is?
It's a dealership.
Oh,
It's
dealership.
it's a dealership, and they're having a customer event.
And only
Doors,
30
showroom.
are expected. Yeah.
Yeah.
I double dare you to play Fat Bottom Girls.
I think
That might work.
bicycle race would probably land better, but yeah, they're both good.
Per our conversation before
just-
the show, that I might just do that
Just for him.
just for you. Just for you.
They make the bike and
Make
world
sure
go
you
round.
record it. Yeah.
That's not a hard dare. I think Kung Fu fighting would be a harder dare than that.
Oh,
Fat
we're
Bottom
back
Girls.
on that. Yeah.
Well, that's going to be all year. We got a whole year. 2026 is the year of Cal Douglas.
I'm still working on that for you, Brian. By
You got to
the
get
way.
somebody to sing
I-
karaoke to it.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. Trust me. Yeah, and I'm gonna video it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Straight Up is the good version, but there's a like a British version of it too that has like a rap in it. That I
Well, that's a new one.
the newer
I
take on it.
think,
The only thing from Carl Douglas is the chorus, and then it goes into the
but you know what's
Brits.
funny that you say that Carl Douglas is British. So the original version is the British version.
Yeah. But you remember like the Ring Ring a Dong for a Holiday thing that Mike
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
Madonna tune. It was
DJ
kind of
Mike.
yeah, it was kind of that, but kung fu fighting. But that exists.
I remember that.
So
And that was for a
played
movie,
up the
wasn't
show.
it?
It must have been. Very,
Didn't
very 80-ish when everybody had to have a rap break in the middle of their song for some reason.
like CeeLo Green remade it? None of that counts. The original Carl Douglas is the only one that gets you any
That's
points. I'm just saying.
All right,
But
I got a double
I'll-
shot for you.
Yeah.
So you're going to do Foreigners, Rev on the Red Line, and then
Ooh.
you're going to follow it up with Midnight Blue somewhere later in the day. Because that's
Oh wow.
Rev on the
Yeah.
Red Line, because you can just see like the chrome of the bike as you're cruising down the strip, and all the lights are hitting the shiny chrome and the helmet in the wind, and here I come, ready or not, and it's just that type of stuff.
Midnight Blue. I haven't thought of that song in a while.
Midnight Blue. Rev on the Red Line is more about cars, but Rev on the Red Line would be there was a Ready or Not. Ready or Not was Lou Graham solo, right? That was
Well,
some 80s
Midnight
flick.
Blue was Lou Graham solo.
Yeah, that too. I think it was the record before, but yeah, something like that. Like the Foreigner tip would definitely work because they'd know.
I think you're right.
and they'll know who Lou Graham is if they're north of 35.
Yeah. Or north of 45, maybe.
or listen to the radio ever in their parents' car ever.
Yeah.
They'll know who Lou Graham is.
Every
Yeah.
time I hear that title, Midnight Blue, I think of Melissa Manchester. Or what was that 70s Midnight Blue? You guys remember? Well, look it up after the show. Anyway, it
Sure
was
thing.
a 70s
Mm.
song. But anyway,
Put a pin in that. We'll get back to that one.
Maybe
No,
they
you
weren't really
won't.
saying that.
You
I
won't.
misunderstood a
You
lot of
won't.
lyrics in the 70s. I was watching some kid today who's a producer, and I swear most of these producers came out of like a church with like Christian music because they know no modern rock music or classic rock music. They know none of it. They're listening to Steely Dan like it was just discovered. Like, oh my God, this exists? Like, yes, where have you been? You're a music producer. You never heard Steely Dan. What's wrong with you? This kid was reacting to the top 5 songs of 1973, and number 5 was My Love by Paul McCartney and Wings. And I remember when that song dropped, I thought he was saying Milo Does It Cool. That's what I thought he was saying. Like it was some jazz musician or something that he was singing about.
Okay.
I don't know. I was 2, and that's what I thought. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Right. At our age back then, we didn't have a mastery of the English language. They could have been singing anything. You know, songs with
been
lots of
Milo Does
words
It
were
Cool.
hard to figure out. Like, I don't know what
Yeah.
they're saying here.
Like, who's Milo? He does it cool. I don't know.
Milo Does It Cool.
Yeah. Brian
And-
has no idea still.
I can't think of a slow song to play.
It don't
A
have
slow
to be
song?
slow.
Yeah, well,
No,
no,
no.
but it's like a background type song that's not danceable. I know a song I played on Saturday went over very well, and I haven't played in a while. Is Somebody Told Me from the Killers.
I forgot about that song. Yeah, that's a cool song. And something like that could totally work, depending on my age group.
Upbeat.
Yeah. Again, not a dance party. I don't put him to sleep, though. I
No,
want to
that's true.
put him in the mood to buy expensive new motorcycles.
Right in the Harley Museum. Are you playing?
No. It's at a dealership, right?
Oh, okay. Because you're right there.
It's
I
just at a
didn't know.
dealership.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's up by where Eric's brother lives in the witness protection program, just like him.
All right.
We won't get into that.
Well, I have another song that will work pretty well if it's I'll say if they're over 55.
All right.
Okay. We're gonna go Stevie Ray Vaughan, Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy.
I love that song.
That's a groovy little toe tapper. Yes, it is.
Every
could
time
think
I
of a
hear
couple.
someone-
Yeah.
Every time somebody plays Stevie Ray Vaughan, they end up playing The Sky is Crying or something really depressing like that.
No. Pride and Joy.
Pride and Joy is a much better choice.
and stuff.
I was even checking out, Jelly Roll's catalog, trying to figure out what he does that's not completely depressing. And there's not a lot. he's a pretty sad guy in most of the songs.
Well, he got sober. That'll do it to you, you know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then he got the bank statement from his wife spending $2 million on drugs when
Yeah. That might be when he wrote Amen and just
right,
kind of
exactly.
Yeah.
needs a ray of light at the end of the tunnel.
It would be a much younger crowd, I think. I'm thinking much younger crowd. As would be
Yeah.
the Morgan Wallen and that kind of stuff. If they're young people, I can look
Right.
at that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Could be a bunch of country folk. You might tap into the Hardy and the
Absolutely.
you know, that
Yeah.
type of stuff. The new we call it like dark country. It's not happy country, but I mean there's a
No.
lot of good tracks.
Zach Brown band, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
yeah, you're
Yeah.
on the right track.
Yeah.
This, in fact, I
Yeah.
mean, you're going back a little bit, but I was looking at who was going to be playing this year, and I forget who the second artist was, but the first artist was Hank Williams Jr.
Okay.
Third.
And
Yeah.
Why would he
Next
be
one.
this year?
I don't know. That's
What
just
he's playing like the
big-
Harley
Yeah.
Festival. He's a
the
headliner.
Harley Festival. Yeah, the
Okay.
big show, the big
That's a good
concert.
place to start. Yeah.
It's Hank Williams. He's
All
one.
my
There's another one.
rowdy friends are
Hank
coming
3.
over tonight,
Yeah,
right?
kind of family
Yeah,
tradition.
yeah.
Those
Why
are
not?
fun
Yeah,
songs.
he covers some staples too. He
Yeah.
does like Take This Job and Shove It and some of those type old honky
Oh,
tonk
Johnny
tunes.
Paycheck. Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
But he covers a lot of that because that's, you know, his crowd of the sons
Yeah.
and daughters of the crowd that did listen to that were alive when Waylon Jennings and Merle Haggard ruled the earth, you know?
So this is gonna maybe sound weird to you. And how are we doing on time? Anybody keeping time?
I'm keeping time. Go.
We're
You're
good?
good.
Okay.
We're good. Another
So-
10 minutes.
So like my first thought, if I was playing for bikers, like the first song that I would pull out would have been Bruce Springsteen's Hungry Heart. It sounds like something you'd hear in a biker bar. And it's a
Huh.
fun song, it's a cool song.
Mhm.
But I'm concerned that Springsteen is now a political artist. So I'm going to try to avoid that like the plague. Any artist that's doing anything or talking out, doing songs about politics or anything like that, I don't want to do
But
it.
he wasn't then, but you know, now he's
But he is now.
You know what's funny? You mentioned that, Brian, because I played a Bruce Springsteen at a show a week ago,
Mhm.
and somebody approached me and said, "Don't you ever play anything by him again."
Yeah,
And I'm like,
it's weird.
yeah, it's weird. It's like, what's
Well,
wrong with
they're
Bruce?
trying to
See,
kill
I
him.
don't pay attention to that whole political
Yeah,
battle. I can't.
I just
you know?
see it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh crap, here we go. It was the same
Yeah.
thing when Fleetwood Mac, I think it was Bill Clinton used "Don't Stop" for his political campaign, and then it was like, now you
Which
can't
is
play
a
Fleetwood Mac.
great song.
Yeah,
That's a great song.
yeah.
you
I mean,
know,
no one's
yeah.
getting mad at the YMCA because Trump's dancing to it, but they're mad at Springsteen, and yeah. I don't know. It's a sensitive thing. So I'd like to try to stay away from anything that's overtly political for this. I don't want anybody to.
That's
Yeah.
another good point, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
yeah.
trying to avoid that thing. And there's a lot of that in the country, so I got to really watch for that. I want relatively, shall we say, secular songs that everyone can enjoy, no matter what your affiliation may be.
Okay, can I bring up one? That
Yes.
Marshall Tucker band. I heard it and
Heard it in a love song.
Yeah.
It's funny you say
I
that.
mean,
Yeah.
why were you thinking that? Or
No, it was just
No.
my ex-wife's birthday a few days ago. That's her least favorite song in the world.
Least.
Time she hears it plays in her
so
head.
you cranked it? Yeah.
I used to leave it on her answering machine every year for her birthday.
You still should send it to her just because.
Just
Well,
because.
that's what
It
she had
was
on
either
landline.
that or
Yeah.
Can't You See? I had to pick one of them.
Yeah, that one's lyrically packed, isn't it? Oh my god,
Yeah.
the laziest
yeah.
writing ever. But people like that song. But yeah, any of that
I
southern
mean,
rock stuff. If it's a certain age, people you can do it, or REO Speedwagon, or
Yeah.
that's the normal road I think anybody
Yeah.
would take.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
like
even
slow
think of
ride, go like
REO.
slow ride
Yeah.
from Foghat, and
Yeah,
you know, that's
Yeah.
the biker stuff.
yeah,
Anything off Skinner, Golden Platinum, you can go
right. Those are the
Freebird.
staples.
That's yeah.
I'm just gonna have to wing it.
How about free ride from
Edgar Winter. I was thinking that one too. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a free ride. That's just
Yeah.
upbeat and
What
peppy.
about-
And,
Well, anything Dan Hartman did was upbeat and peppy.
Throw in some men at work too. What the heck? Who can it be now? Down under. Come on, give them, you know.
Just give him Willie and on the road again.
Yeah,
Give them
exactly.
Robin and
Those
show
are the
me
ones that
love.
you would just. I think I would instinctively play Willie on the Road Again or Back on the Road Again. Wasn't that fun? That's a Foghat song,
Yeah.
isn't it? Or, no,
Yeah.
Sorry, Speedwagon, Back on the Road Again. I like that song. If you don't know it,
I don't think I remember that one.
I played it for
Yeah.
John once before.
Yeah.
It's one a lot of people don't remember. It's my favorite REO Speedwagon song. It's really a cool song. It's on 9 Lives.
They
And I'm
also,
sure you're gonna play that.
they also
after
did
the show.
Take It on the Road. No, Take It on the Road again. Is that
Take
was
It on
that
the
Take
Run.
It on the Run.
No.
No?
Take It on the Run.
Take It on REO Speedwagon.
Are we
Take
on
It on.
REO? Yeah, REO is taking on.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I don't
can't-
know. Were you thinking of something else, Brian?
I can't fight
Hey.
this feeling anymore. Forgot what I started fighting for.
Well, that's how you make everything rhyme.
I called him the Ruh guy because every song Ruh. Ruh. Like I like the songs that before they started doing Ruh all the time. Those are the ones I like that they did.
Keep on roughing you?
You
No.
yeah. Missing Ruh.
This
Yeah.
was kind of a
But
hard topic.
I don't think
Really
REO
hard.
Like if
Speedway.
you had to think about it, right? I mean, you
Well,
had
the
to
thing-
stay away from the biker stuff, you know? And
Well, I was thinking it would be interesting to not do the things they expect to hear.
yeah.
Copperhead Road from Steve Earle. That's
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I'm
Guitar
thinking
Man by
here's what I'm
too.
thinking. This is what
You
I'm
know?
imagining in my head. All right.
Guitar Man.
Kevin Bacon
Yeah.
goes to a wedding. The DJ says, "Oh, Kevin Bacon," he plays Footloose. And Kevin Bacon's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, not again." That's what I don't want the audience to think when I'm playing music.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want to feel like Kevin Bacon at the wedding where they're playing Footloose. I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. Wouldn't have thought about hearing something like this."
Isn't
But
that
we
how
shall
we
see.
all want to do our gigs? Is to throw something out that people will say, I can't believe you just played this. I forgot about that song. Really? You
Not
know?
just different, but in a really cool way.
Right, right.
Okay, anybody can just be different. I could go in there and do an
Mm.
evening of Debbie Gibson. Brian would be happy. They would hate me.
But you're not playing Debbie Gibson at a Debbie Gibson event if she's there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's-
Right.
Definitely not doing that.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I would. I would play it just because.
I would.
I tell you what.
David.
Next week, I'll give you the playlist of where I went.
I
How about
can't
that?
wait to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to see this.
We'll do it next
Yeah.
week here on the show.
That's fair.
All right. So we got
All
a date next week. Playlist. Yeah.
We'll do the
Playlist,
playlist. We'll discuss it.
Because
right.
I think it is time to put a
Okay.
fork
Well,
in
we
this,
are
but-
here via the very kind donation, shall we call it, sponsorship. DJ Van Plant.
Yes.
They brought us here. Probably not a good idea, but they did it anyway, and we appreciate that. So thank you, DJ Event Plan, for being our channel sponsor. If you look in the description of this video, there'll be a link to them. You can check them out on
Yes.
YouTube. So
Also, can I mention one more?
if I don't know,
sponsor?
yeah, go ahead.
I want to mention if you order anything on Amazon, they help us keep us on the air. When you order on Amazon, type in DJNTV.com/Amazon.
Is that how it is?
Go to it. Yeah. It's scrolling above here or around us,
It's
wherever
around
it
here
is. But yeah,
somewhere you can find
help
it.
keep us on air. Yeah, it's there somewhere. But yes.
We'll see you kids next week. Good night.
Peace.